Yeah. What up, movie fans? I finally got the time to sit down and watch Disney's live action Snow White. Why? Because it wasn't getting my dollars, if I'm being honest. Don't give me your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and hey, if you love movies, series, things to watch, let me be the guy you come to. We can finally talk about this stuff. My first reaction after watching this film, I mean, time-wise, I was digging the time and length of the movie, but if I be frank, this is a whopper. I'm gonna call this like a whopper. This is some fast food. And then on top of it, I do think there was some good qualities, but execution time and time again was a failure in this film. Now, in the beginning of this movie, I was following along. I was kind of digging it. I will say Disney is still good with music. The music in the beginning, I feel like was kind of catchy, but I feel like kind of the purpose of her from the beginning of the movie, I see no purpose at all. Then we gotta get into love interest. I ain't digging the love interest. I feel like this was the cheesiest out of all the remakes so far. This definitely I could not buy half the time. I kind of feel like they're funny to look at and funny to watch. And I don't mean that in a complimenting way. And if I be honest, as a person of color, like I get it. A lot of these remakes, I've noticed you want to change the princess, but why not the prince? In all the remakes, it's still a white boy. We could just like have the princess be the same and just change it to a different man she fall in love with. Just a shot in the dark. Now, as a DC fan and a Wonder Woman fan, I'm not going to give Gal Gadot no slander. I actually think she was really good casting. I don't think she's mean enough to be the witch in a sense. Visually, she don't look dark enough at times to me, but her acting is really good in the film. I think this was actually good casting, better director, and better execution. Now we are finally at the point of issues with this film, and obviously the biggest one for me is definitely the dwarves. Now there's levels to issues with dwarves. Why does this give Polar Express? Am I the only one that thought of Polar Express when you first saw these little weirdos? Like the technology is kind of cool in some scenes, but for the most part, the emotional grasp. Like to me, these guys are like her pals. They mean the most to her in the cartoon. It's like the whole thing in the world. If you had a live action little person there, you would have got the authentic emotion because then when she's crying and she's crying at a computerized thing, it looks so goofy. Actually, turning point, honestly, the point where she's dead and they got to bring her back to life, I was actually kind of taking it seriously until I looked at one of these goofy faces. Like if it was a real human-like person there, I think that death scene would have made some kids cry. And I'm not going to knock Snow White. I actually think she was okay casting, and for what she was given in the script, she did the best she could do. I feel like the biggest takeaway for this type of film is like Disney, we're getting to a point where like maybe we should stay away from like the OG Disney films, cartoon live to turn them into live action. You know, just a shot in the dark. Like stay away from like the big names. And then like there's so many other unknown names. Where is my live action Land Before Time? Instead of this, just do live action Land Before Time. Jesus, please. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite live action Disney movie up to this point? And if you saw this, did you love it or hate it?